Residents in Turkana County will not be waiting for food aid following a plentiful harvest at the government-run Napo 2 irrigation scheme, as Bridget Singana reports.
This ripe sorghum stands tall at the Napo 2 irrigation scheme, Turkana Central. The residents here still smarting from the possibility that the bare, dry earth they have been accustomed to can bring forth plenty of harvest just years after gigantic underground water reservoirs were discovered in this arid northern Kenya county.
Maji natoka kwa kifa. Tumelima mahindi na mtama na kunde na dengu.
And while 2.6 million Kenyans in the counties of West Pokot, Marsabit, Baringo, Kitui, Makueni, Garissa, Mandera, Tana River, and other parts of Turkana may be facing food shortage, for more than 100 households here in Napo, their bounty harvest will cushion them from hunger pangs this time.
Kitambo watu ilikuwa nalala na njaa, watu ilikuwa nakaa tu mistuni, kukula mkoma, kupeleka kuni town. Kwa sasa amekula chakula ya chamba na amekaa ndani ya chamba.
The Napo 2 irrigation scheme is a 5,000-acre national government project that has 150 acres currently under crop as it prepares for further expansion.
We want the farm to be expanded to get more food for more families.
Chakula ambayo tutapata ndani tupeleke tu sokoni tuuse ndio tulipie fedha ya watoto ya shule wapate kuendelea kwa masomo.
Bridget, Ghana, NTV.
So there is hope if there's the much needed support for different communities. Now, two couples in Busia caused quite the stir following news that they had swapped wives, get this, to save their ailing marriages. But there was nothing unusual in how their story ended. In fact, they've been down a well-beaten path, and while walking away and starting over may be easy, psychologists say the plight of children and cultural practices should be taken into account before one makes that step. Leila Mohammed reports.
For two couples in Busia, their happy ever after began way after the happy ever after. Details of how they swapped wives after years of marriage could have made for great fodder for satirical literature.
Watu wameanza kupunguza mila, ndio kwa sababu vitu kama hizo zinafanyika.
And while many found these sentiments interesting,
tulipatana kwa njia na nikamkatia na akakubali.
Sasa kilio kwa wabaya wawili wapatani, wazuri wawili wafanye nini? Pia waishi pamoja.
There are varied opinions about how the story ended.
Mimi siwezi kubadilishwa kwa mwanamume mwenye sipendi.
Sababu yeye alitangulia kuchukua wa huyu na huyu pia achukue wake kwa sababu yeye alifungua njia.
Mulianzana mapenzi siku gani? Walikutana wapi?
But while the couples begin their happily ever after in their new roles and homes, some say in the African setup, children are the lifeline of the bloodline, and as such, there are a number of factors to consider before the children are taken away from their biological parents. For instance, the inheritance for the children and how they would address their new parent.
Na surely, mtu anaweza kulea mtoto ambaye sio wake.
Ukipenda ng'ombe unachukua mpaka ndama zake mpaka kamba.
Ni aibu sana kwa jamii ya Kiluya kwa sababu wazee wetu wamekosa kuelekeza vijana kwa njia zinazofaa.
In June 2016, Patrick Mangala and Ernest Anjeche from Shitiriria village in Lurambi, Kakamega, agreed to swap wives after allegations of an affair emerged.
Huyu amekataa, amesema hawezi toka hapa, atakaa tu hapa. Na mimi nikasema sawa.
In other cultures, married couples exchange wives for a night of fun. Leila Mohammed, NTV.